Good morning, all. Hope you're all blessed, or could be good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. I've been speaking to a lot of people lately who just come out of prison or reaching out to me saying, "Oh, how did you do it? How can I do it? I'm finding it difficult." Or they message me, "Oh, I'm coming out of jail soon. I want to make sure I keep out." Like, inspired me and so on. So I'm gonna give you, my top things to avoid that will send you back to jail when you come out of prison. First thing, when you come out of prison, yeah. Personally for me, unless you got nowhere else to go, do not go back to your family home or a partner's home, unless you guys were together. If you're together from before and you guys were living together, then cool, fair enough. But don't go and live at a family member's home or a partner's home for two reasons, The first one, you become relaxed. You're cozy. Oh yeah, I've come home. I'm cold. Don't get me wrong. Like, sometimes you don't want the pressures of having to. Oh shit, I got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to stay. And if you got nowhere to go, nowhere to stay, cool, fair enough. But I would say you'll become relaxed and comfortable there, and then obviously you just come out of jail. You probably won't have the money and everything. So people are now having extra expenses on you, having to cook for you, having to give you a space, and you're using the electricity, you're using the water, you're using the gas. Yes, it will be okay for a while because you're new, but after a while, people get tired of you, and they'll be like, and that's when the pressure. Can you say, oh, can you help pay for this? And you ain't got the means to pay, then you get issues. Second, we should kind of relate to the first because of arguments. You're gonna get to a point of an argument, especially if you're living in a woman's house, and she says, "Get out of my house." Peak. If you're coming out in the winter times. I see it happen to hella man where you go and live in a woman's house and you haven't got your own space and they say, "Get out of my house." Mate, that's hard. So therefore that embarrassment and that shame can affect you to go and do a madness. So I'll say, go to probation, go to the council and say, "Look, I just come out of jail, got nowhere to go." Even if they put you in a hostel for a little while. Yeah, if you can go to a hostel for a bit, that being in that hostel will get you to focus and work hard. Trust me, that's what I done. I said, "Look, I'm not going back to my family and guys." So I got put in a hostel and I come out of jail and I just worked my way. So personally, that's the first rule for me. Yeah, don't go and stay at friends and family's house. Yeah. Two, I'll say, don't go and roll with a man them. Especially if they're still keeping up with madness. Don't roll with some of your old friends. Don't roll with your old codies. Especially if they're still on badness. Because you've done all that badness. The man them should respect you. The man them can't be like, "Yo, you changed, man. You're not rolling with man." No, I'm not rolling with man. I just done 10 years in jail. I just done 5 years in jail. I just done 8 years in jail. I'm not on it. And they should respect that. Because the thing is, you set yourself up for failure when you go and roll with a man them. And then boom, you get a recall. Or something happens, boom, new case, murder case. Funnily enough, I was speaking to my cousin the other day, and this happened to one guy when you a guy called Russ, yeah? We was in Belmarsh with him, and he got given 14 years for like an armed robbery thing. Danny's time, I remember he was talking about when he's coming out, he wants to go and do this rapping thing. And all kudos to him to come out. But obviously we lost a bit of contact when I come out of jail and that. And you don't want to do my murder stories. This is the story of, so I was researching a different murder. I looked at one, and yo, that's Russ. My man was out of jail a year and a half. Now he's got a 34-year jail sentence. I called my cousin and said, "Yo, remember Russ?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "He got 34 years. He said, "Show up, send me the link." I sent me the link. I'm like, rah. So sometimes we're too eager. You come out of jail, you're going to roll the same man them. They got to move. Fuck it, I'm broke. I want to jump on this move. Nah, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't hang around with the man them, man. Trust me, it's not worth it, man. Like, they should respect that. Tell them maybe in socials, oh, is it a barbecue? I might come down to a barbecue. But what, just come and roll on the block road? Nah. You got to move? Nah. Don't do it. 3 is take social media with a pinch of salt. Because what it is that people believe everything they see on social media. It's similar to seeing your friends. You go on social media, see everyone living this lavish lifestyle. You think, rah, them man are up, you know. Nah, look at this guy, look at that guy. That pressure can might turn you mad because you think, fucking hell, look at, and then you want to go and do stupidity because you want to keep up with the Joneses. Like, social media is not real life. Yes, we all go on social media, we all promote. No one goes on social media and say, oh, look at my shit life, man. Look at my life. No, everyone promotes the highlights, which you do. You should do. So you have to remember, social media is people's highlights. No one's showing their lowlights. The lowlights is kept to themselves away from social media. I have lowlights. So don't get fooled by what's going on social media and what everyone's doing, and you're thinking, oh, fucking hell, like, I want to jump on this thing as well. 4, I would say, is you should make plans before coming out of jail. At least 6 months before coming out of jail, start making your connections to the outside. Start making plans already of what you may be interested in doing. Because if you leave it too late, just come out, boom. What am I going to do now? You don't know. But if you use that, I always tell people, use the time in prison as a form of university. Like you've gone away to go and re-educate yourself. So when you've come out, you've got all this newfound knowledge that you want to go and do something positive instead of just coming out on the spur of the moment. All right, I'm out now. And then you're fucked because you didn't make no plans. So you just go back to doing what you normally do. 5, I would say, make sure, you network. Meet new people. Leave the ends if you have to. Go to different functions. Go to different settings. Hang around with people you wouldn't normally hang around with. Introduce yourself to people. Cause that's what I found. I just said, yo, my name is Bobby. Like, introduce yourself to people, meet people. You never know. That person there can bring you through to the next brother that knows something else that brings you next minute. You're standing by the door of a great person. Says, you know, I'm gonna take a chance on you. So go on network and meet people and exchange your and just try to build a new foundation for yourself away from the people you used to hang around with, because they're probably still on badness. 6, don't be afraid to go and get a 9 to 5. There is no shame in getting a 9 to 5. I came out of jail, started working in a bagel factory. There is no shame of going to get a 9 to 5. You're paying your bills. You feel good about yourself. Yes, you're not getting as much money as before. But you can do that as a side hustle in terms of trying to work 9 to 5 and then trying to build your business, whatever you want to do. Spend an hour a day. Like, there's a saying, don't work for someone else for 8 hours, 10 hours a day and don't work on yourself at all. Even if you have to work on yourself for 20 minutes a day on your business, if you're writing a book, write 20 minutes a day. But in a month's time, that will come up to nearly a whole day of you writing or something. That's probably shit maths, to be fair, but you get what I'm saying. Like, go and don't be afraid to get a 9 to 5, get a legitimate job. It might not be paying you much, but you live humbly. You're not looking over your shoulder. And 7, this one here, I'll say is the hardest one. It's the hardest one that you can try and do, It's the hardest one, And you're probably thinking, nah, man, I'm never going to do that. I would say, forgive the ops. If you got ops, reach. No one does this, I don't think no one ever does this, But reach out to your ops. I'm sure you can reach out to them somehow through social media. And they might embarrass you because you've reached out to them. They might say, look at my man, pussy, you're trying to... But it's cool. Reach out to the ops and say, you know what, guys? I spent that time in jail. It's never worth it, man. I don't want no beef with you guys no more. Like, I'm not beefing you guys no more. Fair enough, they might not want to stop the beef. But you within yourself know, you know what? I'm not beefing you no more. So if they're still going to do a violation, it's people look at them. If anything, like, use that on social media. Go on social media and say, I, big shooter or younger stabber, am no longer beefing against the op block anymore. I've called a truce. So at least everyone knows that, you're calling a truce. So if they go and do something still, they're basically attacking a civilian because you're a civilian now, right? But sometimes people don't forget. And that's the harshness of street life. I know it sounds like a fairy tale of forgive the ops and move on. So but no one tries that. Try that. Try and squash the beef. I don't think no one even ever tries that. I'm on 8 or 9. I can't remember which one I'm on. But what I'll say, yeah, especially if you're a father and you wasn't playing a role in your children's life, yeah, make sure you make that decision to play a role in their life before they go in your ways. And what is the biggest thing is that man them are afraid to admit that they're broke. It's the embarrassment of saying, oh, fucking hell, I'm broke. Listen, your child can, and the mother of your child should not ever try to make you feel embarrassed or ashamed for not having money right now. Explain to them your vision. Explain to them what it is that you want to do. Yeah? And say, look, it's going to take a bit of time, a bit of patience. I might not have money to pay for this or that now, yeah? But give me a bit of time. Give me a bit of time. Don't go there and go and make the money and forget and not give anything at all. Yeah? Give whatever you can. I've been in a situation when I come out of jail, I couldn't give nothing at the beginning. And then it's like, okay, I can give this amount this month. When I get a bit more, I'll give a bit more. And when I got a bit more, I give a bit more. And again, when I get a bit more, I'll give a bit more. So there's that understanding. So there's not that expectation of you feeling the pressure. Oh, shit. And sometimes, man, are not going to see the children because they fear the embarrassment of not having anything to give to them, or the mother or the child laughing at them. And mothers of children as well, don't laugh at the guy if he ain't got no money right now, as long as he's trying. If he's not trying at all, then yeah, that's something else. As long as he's trying, give him that time and space. Yeah? And let me just, I don't know what number, but let's call it 10, yeah? Don't be afraid to try new things. Take a chance on your business. Take a chance on whatever it is. You want to be a rapper? Yeah, go out and be a rapper. Sometimes I say that when you're a certain age, it's hard to be a rapper. But who am I to tell you? But there's so much different things you can learn. That the internet is free. You can learn to do anything in the world, any trade. Yeah, honestly, also you have to go through some trades. You need to go through proper qualifications. But you could be a doctor just by looking at the internet and reading up on stuff on the internet. Everything is free on there. You can become a mechanic. Everything on the internet, there's a how-to. How do you become a mechanic? It shows you. How do I become an artist? It shows you. How do I become a designer? Everything's on the internet. Everything's free. Spend at least an hour or 2 hours a day, or even 5 hours a week, whatever it is, to learn a new skill, a new trade. There's my brethren, yeah? Like, anyone that follows my Instagram page will see Bob Stabber's new logo, yeah? And he's done one for R&B box for me as well. He's done one for my podcast as well, yeah? This brother, yeah, used to be a gang member from Wood Green, right? And he got deported back to Congo, and now he's living in Gambia, right? Yeah. Obviously through my next brethren, he's reached out like, yo, I'm here, I'm a designer, I'm doing this. And he's like, yeah, I saw your Bob's type of logo. It looks okay, yeah, but I want to make a new one for you. I was like, nah, I'm happy with the one that I've got already, you know. And he sent me the one he made me. I was like, yo, this thing bangs. I was like, you got more? He's done me a few logos. I sent him peace. So he's now realized that, raw, how could have you been utilizing this skill all the time? Because now he's starting his own business now doing logos. But I'm helping him, and I'm certifying him, because I'm saying that, raw, these are the logos he done for me, even in a different country. These are and people who've seen the logos are, raw, these logos are sick. And my man's not even in a country, but he makes sick logos, and I can make sure if you want a logo done, he can do it, and it will look amazing. If you see Bob's type of logo, boy, it's actually, you know what? I'm going to put the logos at the end of this video so you guys can see the logo for the podcast, the logo for Bob's Tabber, the logo for R&B Box. I saw it done before. He done one for Big Ego as well. Yeah. And it just shows he learned these skills, and he can make himself money from this now. He's learned himself a trade. And I'm just waiting for him to open up an Instagram page. Yeah, when he got an Instagram page, I'm going to be uploading and promoting his stuff